Good morning, my dear students. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday morning. Now let's have our phonics class. Does this cartoon look familiar to you? Long hair, dark skin, pink jacket. Yeah, that's me. So I tried to make a Bitmoji or a sticker or a cartoon if you call it, something that looks like me. And you can see the pink lipstick. Well, you'll be seeing a lot of my cartoon version in the next few days. Yeah, and like probably in the PowerPoints that I'll be using for the rest of the semester. So, here we go. Now, let's first practice or review the blends that we already talked about. Oh, I believe you only had the L blends, right? So if you see the L blend, please say the sound out loud. Okay? First one. What sound does BL make? Boo. Boo. Right. What about CL? What sound does CL make? Cool. Cool. Pull. Pull. Full. Full. How about this one? Gull. Gull. Now let's have some practice words. How to read this word? Black. 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 How to read this word? Clever. 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 What about this word? Planet. 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 And this? Floor. Floor. What about this? Glad. 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 Right, guys? Now let's learn another blend sound today. So first let's review the definition of blends. Blends. Blends are two or more letters that are put together and each sound can be heard. Let's read together again, okay? Blends are two or more letters put together and each sound can be heard. You put two or more letters together, you just blend them. You don't really try to make a new sound, not like in digraph, but you just blend them and you can still hear both sounds or the sound that each letter make. Now let's have the R blends. Today, we will practice words with R blends. Consonant R blends. First one, B and R. B, er, burr, burr. Can you say the sound again? Burr. Now let's have some example words. Bridge, 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 bridge. BR makes burr sound. I makes the short vowel E sound. And DGE, yep, maybe we haven't talked about it yet, but D G and E all together makes only J sound. D, G, E, we don't really pronounce like the J or something. It only makes one sound, which is J sound. D and G makes J sound. D, G, E makes J sound. Okay? So I hope you guys will try to remember this because a lot of words have D, G, E. Now let's read it again. BR makes BR, I makes E, D, G, E makes J. So that's BR, E, J. Bridge. Bridge. Yeah, long explanation because it's a tricky word. Bridge. Now let's move on to the next one. What's this color? Right. Brown. BR makes burr sound. OW makes ow sound. N makes n sound. Brown. 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 Let's read the two words again together with the sound. Brr. Bridge. Brown. Next one. C and R. What sound does C and R make? K, k, er, cur, cur. What's this animal? Right, crab, 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 crab. It's a crab, a very happy crab. Next. What's this? Royals wear this. Crown, crown. CR makes cur sound. OW makes ow sound. And N makes n sound. Crown, crown, crown. Now let's say the sound and practice reading the words together. Cur, cur, crab, crown. Let's move on to the next R blend. D and R. D and R. What sound does D make? Right, D makes D sound. D. We blend them together, we have der, der. Now let's have some practice words. Do you know what this is? Yep, it's a drum set. And we can just simply say drums. 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 The R makes der sound. U makes the short vowel sound. M makes sound. And S makes sound. Drums. 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 Next one. What is the girl doing? Right, she's driving. So we can simply say drive. If you can see, guys, that is vowel, consonant, E. So if it's vowel, consonant, E, remember, E is silent and the vowel takes the long vowel sound. In this case, I doesn't take the short E sound, but it makes long I sound. And E is silent. Now let's try to read it again. Drive, 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 drive. Well done. Now let's say the sound and practice reading the words again. Der, der, drums, drums, drive, drive. Let's move on to our next R blend. F and R. What sound does F make? F makes sound. What sound does R make? R makes sound. And if we blend them together, we have fur, fur. Now let's have some practice words. What's this animal? And it's very happy too. Frog, 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 frog. FR makes fur sound, O makes aw sound, and G makes g sound. That's frog, frog. What's this sport or game? What's the boy playing? Right. I'm not sure if probably some of you knows this, but this is called frisbee. So let's try to break that down. FR makes fur, I makes the short vowel E, and B, two E put together makes E sound, the long E sound. So that's for frisbee, 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 frisbee. Have you ever played frisbee? I guess some of you have. Now let's practice the blend again and read the words. What sound does FR make? Fur, fur, frog, frog, frisbee, frisbee. Now let's move on to the next one. G and R. G makes g sound, g. And if we put them together, if we blend them together, we have the sound grr, grr. G and R makes grr sound. Okay, grr. Let's try to read this. Grr, F. GR makes grr sound. A makes a sound, and PH makes f sound. Graph, graph, graph. Next. O. GR makes grr, and OW, as what we've talked about already, O can sometimes make ow sound or O sound. This time, OW makes O sound. So that's grow, grow, grow. Now let's read it again. Grr, grr, graph, graph, grow, grow. Next one. P and R. What sound does P make? P makes P sound, P. R makes sound, So that's purr, purr. Can you say the sound again? Purr. Right. Now let's practice some words. Per eyes, per ice, price, price. Here PR makes per sound, and this is vowel consonant E. E is silent and the vowel takes the long vowel sound. C here doesn't make the hard k sound. Instead, it makes the soft C sound, which is because it is followed by E. That's price. Price. How about this word? Print. 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 We use a printer to print some documents or some pictures. Next one. T and R. What sound does T make? T makes T sound. R makes sound. And if we blend them together, we have T. Ter. Ter. What do you think is the word for this? I guess you're right. Trip. 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 Or we can also say travel. 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 I would love to travel. How about this? Trash. 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 Now let's practice those words again. Tur. Tur. Trip. Trip. Travel. Travel. Trash. Trash. Well done, guys! Now we've already practiced all the R blend sounds, which we have burr, cur, fur, der, gur. What else? Per and ter. Now let's have spelling practice. So this is what it's going to be. I will say the word and then you have to figure out the R blend. Okay? For example, I will say the word brush. Brush. Then you have to say the R blend. Is it GR, FR, PR, TR, BR, or DR? Or you can say the sound like burr, gur, der, jer, what was that? Per, fur. And also say the two letters so that you will remember how to spell those sound, okay? Oh, let's stick to the letters. You don't have to say the sound. We will practice the sound when we read later. Just say the letters, alright? For example, let's take this one as an example. Brush. Brush. So what R blend does it begin? Right, it begins with BR. So all you have to say out loud is BR. Okay? BR. Brush. You don't have, if you can spell, that would be great. I would love for you to spell it. So brush. So remember, it's like BR, ush, U, sh, SH. Easy, right? Brush. Brush. So for this activity, you just simply have to say the R blend, which is BR. Alright? Say it out loud. All together as a team. Now let's move on to the next word. Listen carefully. Crawl. Crawl. What's the R blend? Right. CR. Crawl. CR makes cur. OW makes all. L makes l sound. Crawl, crawl. Great job. Now, the next word, dress, dress. What's the R blend? Right. Dress, dress. The R blend is DR. Dress, dress. How about this? Broom, broom. What is the R blend? Good job. Broom. That's BR. Broom. BR makes brr sound. Two O's makes long oo sound. Broom. M makes sound. Let's say the word again. Broom. Broom. Now listen carefully and tell me the R blend. Fries, fries. Yep, it's FR. Fries, fries. IE makes long I sound. S makes sound. So that's fries, fries. How about this? Crayon, crayon. What's the R blend? Well done. Crayon. CR makes cur. AY makes A. On. Crayon. 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 Now the next word is, yes, this is ice, and ice is frozen. Frozen. What is the R blend? Frozen. Good. It's FR. Fur. O. Z. N. That this one is consonant. No, vowel, consonant, E. Okay, that doesn't do work that because we have N, so E here is not really silent. So never mind. That's FR, fur. And O makes long O sound, and Z makes Z sound, N. Frozen. Frozen. Now let's move on to the next word. Dragon. Dragon. What is the R blend? Right, it's DR. DR makes der sound. A, g, o, n. Dragon. Dragon. This word is problem. Problem. What's the R blend? Problem. Right. It's PR. Problem. 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 Now, what's the R blend for the word green? Green. Well done. Green. It's GR. GR makes GR sound. Two E's put together makes long E sound, and N makes N sound. That's green. Green. Oh, this word is cry. Cry. What's the R blend for cry? Right, it's CR. CR makes cr sound. Y sometimes makes long E sound or makes I sound. So that's this time it makes long I sound. That's I, cry, cry. Last one. What R blend sound can you hear in train? What R blend does train begin with? Train. Oh my god, that's a very fast train. Right. T R. Train. TR makes ter sound. AI makes a sound. N makes n sound. Train. 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 You did such a great job, guys. Now, at home, you could practice all these words with R blends. So, you just have to look at these words and try reading them. And for now, I'll leave you with this fun song to sing and practice. I hope you guys will sing out loud and say the words correctly and loudly. Practice reading the words through this song, okay? Have a wonderful day, guys, and I really miss you. See, look at me. Very, very, a little sad, missing you all. Alright, I hope to see you soon again. Love you. Mwah.